Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kirsten and I am a life coach and I help women to design a life according to their most authentic self, and I run a freelance writing business. And today's video I'm going to talk to you about why being yourself is bad advice. So reason number one of why being yourself is bad advice is because most of us don't really know who we are. Most of us are living a life according to who people tell us we are, according to how our parents tell us we are, how our coworkers, our boss, our friends. So a lot of the times we're walking around with this false identity of who we really are because society has decided to label us, because people want us to be a certain way and we have conformed to those. And rarely do we really know who our most authentic selves are. Reason number two is that we are constantly being told that being ourselves is not good enough. Whether it's in the news advertisements, whether it's in a commercial, a movie, whether it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend, our parents, our teachers, we will often present ourselves to the world just as we are, and someone tells us we're not smart enough, we're not fast enough, we're not savvy enough, we're not aggressive enough, we're not ambitious enough, we're too short, too small, too pretty, too unattractive, too whatever. So when you give someone the advice, or when you want to take the advice of be yourself, yeah, we can start off really strong and yes, I'm going to just be myself and see what happens. But a lot of the times what happens is we get told you're not good enough. Jake Frew, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll link his video below, but he did a video on this very same topic of why just being yourself is bad advice. And one of the reasons he gave was because he almost didn't do things because it didn't fit into the box of himself or who he thought he was. He almost didn't start a YouTube channel because he identified as being more of a shy and reserved person. He almost didn't travel. He almost didn't do all these things because his image of himself was different than the person who does the things that he wanted to do. So, in order to help you to kind of break away from this false sense of self and to start identifying what is really you or the person that you want to become, start paying attention to the things that make you feel good. When do you feel most alive? When do you feel like you're in flow with things? When do you feel like you don't even have to think, that your presence and your existence just happens naturally? Those are little indicators, those are little keys to open or unlock different parts of your most authentic self. Likewise, listen to that voice that tells you no, that if you don't want to do something, it is okay. Peer pressure is a real thing. I got tons of peer pressure when I was in my early 20s of drinking, going out, and just doing a lot of things that I did not want to do. And whenever I didn't listen to that voice that said no, I would always end up in a situation that I was uncomfortable, where I felt awkward, and all around didn't like. And so, all in all, if the advice that you're receiving is just be yourself, I want to give you another piece of advice and start discovering who you are. And you can do that, like I said before, of just start doing things that make you feel good and that make you feel excited, give you energy, things that get you out of the bed in the morning. Pay attention to your values. Pay attention to the things that are really important to you. For example, honesty or trust or creativity. Pay attention to the things that you find really important in life and stick to those. When you stick to your values, I think it's easier to really dive deeper and discover your most authentic self when you have something to anchor to, when you have a foundation to build upon. So leave in the comments below if you think what you think. Do you think that being yourself is good advice? How has that piece of advice served you, or how has it not served you? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe to my channel to hear more about self-discovery, self-authenticity, self-improvement, and travel.